Love is the trees giving us oxygen. We didn't ask for it, but they do it every day. That is that unspoken, unseen love. It's the little things. It's waking up and brushing your teeth. That's loving yourself.
Hi, welcome to A Day in My Life. If you are new here, my name is Simone Nicole. I'm a full-time content creator and I'm moving to LA very soon to pursue my dreams of becoming an actress. I also just officially hit 500,000 subscribers on here. I am humble beyond words for this little life, and I'm so grateful that God is giving me the desires of my heart. But I wouldn't be honest if I didn't talk about taking the good with the bad, the ups with the downs, and I can be a pretty all or nothing person. It's common for me to work 10-hour days and to give myself basically no time off, no real intentional self-care. I have so many dreams. I'm always looking to get to the next thing and the thing after that, which is great for ambition and all, but that lifestyle was really starting to take a toll on my mental health and my physical health. I shared with you all a few months back that after getting my labs tested, the doctor confirmed that the stress I was putting myself under mentally was starting to manifest physically. All I have is this one body in this lifetime. I'm always using it and pushing it to its limits and not saying thank you. Thank you is in all the little things and the big things. It's breathing. It's taking real, intentional, deep breaths. It's slowing down. It's listening to what my body needs, giving myself real balance, and not making working myself into the ground a personality trait. So many of you look up to me for how I take care of myself superficially, but not enough of y'all get to see this side of it. The real work, the soul care.
Okay, and that's it for skincare. So let's go take my vitamins and talk a little. I know.
You want some catnip? You want some catnip? We woke up kind of late this morning, so she's not on her usual schedule and she doesn't know what to do with herself. I'm cleaning up today. Please, not too much on me. Well, officially, good morning. I know that we just got off the phone, but I don't know. I'm kind of obsessed with y'all, so I wanted to call y'all back and talk a little bit more. So first thing on the agenda, of course, is to take my supplements. I haven't been able to take them for the past few days because I got my blood work redone just to check in to see how we're doing. And hopefully I've made some improvements with everything. I would hope that I would have by now. Got my Mary Ruths, got my adaptogens, got my vitamin D. I feel like we're missing a character here. Oh, Blooming. Mind you, I take these every morning and I still forget what to take sometimes. Today is going to be really slow and intentional and me taking care of myself. Let's get this L-glutamine going. Today, I just really want to take very intentional care of myself because I actually had a really rough week mentally. Unfortunately, there's just like a lot of tragedy and like heaviness around me right now. Thank God, not me, but people that I love. So that's been a little something. And then I know that I alluded to it in video you guys were just talking about 2 weeks ago. This was in my talking about things that I don't really talk about video. And I briefly alluded to the fact that I turned 29 and like everything kind of changed, and like mentally I have been kind of everywhere. In being everywhere, I have had to make sure that I double down on taking care of myself because I feel like God is telling me during this season that this is a season of real self-discovery and real deep self-work. And I feel like I have worked in the past on myself, and I feel like I had so many breakthroughs and I did so much, and I was and am so proud of myself. But I don't want to say like it feels like the work is never ending, but that's truthfully where I'm at in my brain. I think in this season I'm being called to truly deeply understand myself, for better and for worse. And there's a lot of old habits and a lot of things that cannot come with me to this next phase of my life. And I think that God is really really pruning that right now in me. And it's a lot of work. Cheers for me and my supplements. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. I don't know if y'all have ever felt like this, but the feeling of like, damn, like no matter how hard I work, no matter how far I come, it feels like there's always more. I'm trying not to be too heavy in this video because at the end of the day, this is a video about radical, deep self-care. But in being honest, I think that a part of self-care is not just the massages, it's not just the vacations, it's not just the getting the nails done, it's this part too. So I wanted to give you all a peek into what that work looks like for me and how I take care of myself, like on a soul level. Debbie, I'm trying to talk to the people. It's a bit much. Anywho, I'm happy that she's here because I feel like she's kind of lightening up the mood because I don't want this to feel down, but I would be lying if I tried to fake it like, oh my God, this is going to be like such a beautiful, wonderful self-care day. And it is. But by golly gee, sometimes it really does feel like the work never ends, you know? Since you want to be all up in the mix, I'm going to clean up in here a bit. And then I am going to go write a letter to my 2026 self because I never oh, okay. All right. Because we are finishing our vision board today. And a part of that is me writing a letter to my 2026 self. And I know that it is April. And why would I be doing a vision board in April? Because I still want to set the tone for the year. I just had a crazy Q1 because I was literally out of the state. And then last month was my birthday month. So I just had a lot going on. This is really the first time I've had the time to pour into myself and really, really do some radical self-care. So we're going to go do that in the office. And then we are going to be doing some To Be Magnetic work. I'm looking forward to it and not because, like I was saying in the intro, self-care is not just like the small stuff. It's also the hard work, the therapy, the really digging into the scars so that you can heal them and move forward a stronger, better person. So this is me digging. Right now I'm on shadow work, which is tough, but I'm gonna do it because I owe it to myself. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hang up on y'all for a little while and we're just gonna vibe. And that's all.
I realized that the world really does love me, but I had to learn to love myself. So I secluded myself for years to work on me. I'm no better than you. Life has pushed me to where I have no more limitations on myself. This wisdom and this peace and this confidence that you see comes from pain. It comes from experience, and it comes from the life lessons that I've grown through that I didn't let defeat me. People have been seeing my light. I wasn't seeing it because I was too blinded by the wrong people and environments. That is why it's important to put yourself first. I've put too many people, I've helped build too many careers and do this. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm now pouring into my cup. Now I'm shining, I'm showing up as me, and I don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. So I've let go of what I needed to for me to receive all that the universe has for me, because to show up in this life and do and be as you are, your subconscious has to know and believe that everything that you see for yourself is true.
Section 2. Types of shadow. We are all born as whole and authentic beings, but along the way, we acquire baggage, which can be wrapped up in pain, shame, or hurt. So we subconsciously block the shadow self, or we reject it at some point in our lives because we're made to feel a deep sense of shame, guilt, or inferiority when displaying this behavior. or simply by witnessing others experiencing that. These feelings that sprout up in childhood and are left unresolved tend to be deep shadow stuff. Close your eyes, covering them and beginning to find your resting position.
How could it be 20-something, all alone, still not a thing yet? Stuck in them 20-somethings, stuck in them 20-somethings. How could it be 20-something, all alone, still not a thing yet? How could it be 20-something, all alone, still not a thing yet? Stuck in them 20-somethings, 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 stuck in them 20-somethings.
On my neck because I can feel it. 17 minutes down. That's it for me, dog. 10 minutes. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, mama, sweet girl. Hi, mama, sweet girl. Hi, mama, sweet girl. Did you miss me? Did you miss the mama? Okay. Oh, we are on. Okay, y'all. I'm back from the gym. Actually, is it gonna stay cool? I think it is. I've been trying not to use the audio off of this camera because it autofocuses so much you can hear the clicking and the clacking of the autofocusing, but I like this wider angle. I'm about to eat real good tonight, but I'm gonna show y'all like a sneak peek into the progress that I have made. I haven't been talking about like what I've been doing as far as like working out, changing my eating habits, all of that, just because like I want to talk about it kind of towards the end of my journey and like when I really have a grip on it, and I think I do. So I think that video is coming pretty soon. But I'm just really proud of myself because I've been taking my health seriously. I've been taking my mental health seriously, as y'all can see from this vlog. And a part of that, the reason why I've been able to sustain this for as long as I have, because I started this February 12th, I believe. And I know the reason I've been able to sustain this is because I have balance. So I am going to be eating me some good old Wingstop tonight, and I don't feel bad about it because I take care of myself and I'm really leaning into the 80-20 lifestyle. We just did a little cardio tonight, nothing crazy, but we definitely worked up a sweat. I'm about to go to the store to get myself some low-calorie wine, and then I'm going to enjoy my Wingstop. But people ask like if this does anything. I personally do not sweat, so I usually have my armbands too, but they're lost somewhere in my magic closet here and I can't find them. But usually I would have my armbands too. I just like them because they force me to sweat. They force, you know. What? Hello? Me and Debbie heard that and then the camera fell. What's going on? Whoa, that was crazy. Okay, any hoosers. Whew. Yeah, the sweat is crazy. Do y'all see? Whoo! The sweat is crazy. As of right now, I am 12 pounds down from where I used to be because for like the past year-ish, I have been the biggest I have been in a very, very long time. And that was definitely a mix of like my mental health, different like stressors, things going on in my life. But ever since getting my labs done, prioritizing, you know, taking my supplements, moving my body, actually cutting out meat and a lot of other things. For the most part, I'm gonna be eating meat tonight because 80-20, I felt so much better and I look so much better. So this is what we're looking like right now. I'm finally starting to get my lines back. I don't know how much y'all can tell, which is amazing, but I was tired, boss. I'm about to head on to the store and then come back here so that we can unwind for the evening. We made it. I'm looking for a very particular bottle because I've had it a few times. Where is she? Playing I Spy at this point. Pinot Grigio. There she goes. I gotcha. This is so good and light and crisp. We love her. Next stop is for dessert. Bag secured. Now let's get back in the house because it's getting sticky out here. And we not in these streets this weekend, okay? Not this weekend, but soon, very soon.
Don't worry. Everything that you want, it'll come. You'll win some and lose some, but you'll appreciate life with every rising sun. You can stop the endless run. Live in the moment and be happy now. You have a lot to be thankful for. There's no need for the internal war. Stop being so hard on yourself. You can keep your goals, keep striving to be better, but don't put your happiness on hold. You'll keep chasing and chasing until you're old. Joy isn't found on the outside. You need to find that light on the inside. I can tell you that the only difference between me and you is that I'm happy now. And you can be too. Being happy is your choice. There are a lot of things in your life that should make you smile, make you grateful to be alive. There are people who love you, and you have your health too. Sure, there are always things to work on, but that's a part of life.